Take a measure of my heart.
Two sizes too small.
If you still disagree, so be it. I guarantee you we will not fail. And it didn't turn out to be the case.
Two sizes too small.
America is looking backward. All I know, I've been hired to create division. Pretty big deal. Man-made violence and disaster. Osama bin Laden was gone. That was 10 years ago. Think about that. And we've stayed in Afghanistan for a decade since. Since then, our reasons for remaining in Afghanistan have become increasingly unclear.
My son and daughter are not here. They're both working. My son, Peter, is down in Texas working in the oil industry, and my daughter is also working in the oil industry, and she's based out of Chicago.
The idea is we hold these truths self-evident, that all men and women, we haven't lived up to it completely, but we've always widened the arc. I made it clear that we will not tolerate freedom of speech.
Manage and expand your capacity is through the partnership that we have, the federal and state government, along with local governments. This issue is ongoing each year. As we have discussed, it gets worse. It affects real people. Everything from children who are breathing the smoke to parents who are up at night concerned that they may get an evacuation order at any point.
What must be what? What must be what? The jury is still out, but the likelihood there's going to be the Taliban overrunning everything and owning the whole country is highly unlikely. I've learned the hard way that there was never a good time to withdraw U.S. forces. That's why we're still there.
The oil industry. The oil industry.
I'll be getting my booster shot. It's hard to acknowledge I'm over 65, but I'll be getting my booster shot. A lot of work to do, so thank you all very much. And Neil Smith, an old buddy, are you here, Neil? Neil, I miss you. When you build a charging station, it's like back in the day when my grandpa worked for the American Oil Company back in the turn of the 1920 in that area. They went from state to state convincing people that they allowed them to put 20,000 gallons of gasoline under the ground. They didn't want them around.
Tabloids are reporting about Joe Biden's long fart at the global climate change gathering in Scotland. I believe he's already breaking promises on cutting dangerous emissions. The president's cheek squeak happened during a chat with British Royal Camilla Parker Bowles, and it was, quote, audible enough to make the Duchess of Cornwall blush. Reportedly, the president's air biscuit was impossible to ignore. Impossible to ignore. So we know it wasn't Prince Andrew.
What are we doing? Where are we going to stand?
Sir, we were thinking just right here. For
Up against the wall, huh?
Is that okay?
Exactly that. I spend too much time up against the wall. And the unvaccinated have a significantly higher risk of ending up in a hospital or even dying. Vaccinated, unvaccinated. But if you're among the majority of Americans who are fully vaccinated, and especially if you've gotten the booster shot, that third shot, you have much less reason to worry. Still too many. It's been 6 months or more since my second shot. If it's been 6 months or more for your second shot when I got my booster,
what?
You can get yours today if you've been 6 months or more since your second shot. Down from 90 to 40.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well. Merry
Thanks.
Christmas, and let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree. Let's go, Brandon. I agree.